Okay, students, this week is going to be review also. We're going to do some order of operations. So I kind of want you guys to be familiar with all this, or if you forgot during summer, we can practice this some more. All right, so we remember that PEMDAS. In PEMDAS, it's like, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, or there are so many other things you can say. But we remember that the first step is to solve for parentheses. Then the second step is to solve for exponents. Then these two come left to right, the first one that goes, so going from left to right, like if you were reading, so like from here to here. And then this one, whichever one comes first, going from left to right. All right. Okay, so the next thing, let's just do some problems, and then you guys can work on your work. Okay, I'm gonna give you some examples over here. All right, let's do something like this. Okay, so the first thing, we have to look for parentheses. There are no parentheses here. There are no exponents here. Then we go from left to right. We're gonna check if there is multiplication or division. So we go this one. This is multiplication over here. So let's do that one first. I rewrite things because I like to be organized when I'm solving a problem. So I'm gonna go 10 and then 9 times 24. You will need a calculator. You can use one on the phone or whatever you have available. 9 times 24 is 216. So minus 216, where do I get that minus from? From here. And then divided by 8 times 6. Now again, from left to right. So I'm going to solve for this first. I'm going to rewrite that 10 and then 16, negative 16 divided by 8, that is 27. So 27 times 6. The next thing I got to solve is that 27 times 6, that is 162. So then I come out to 10 minus 162, and then that 10 minus 162 is negative 152. And that is my answer. Notice that you are solving an expression with no variables or anything. So your answer should be a number, okay? No, not an expression with variables. So your answer should be one number. Now it's really, really easy to make mistakes here, because you can just add and multiply whatever you want and then get a number. It doesn't mean that it's correct. So you got to follow a system here, okay? PEMDAS. All right, let's do another one. Let's do number 9. So on number 9, we know that this is multiplying, adding, and dividing. So I'm going to go from left to right. Are there any parentheses? No. Are there any exponents? No. Multiplication? Yes. So we're going to go from left to right. So that times that is the first thing that I'm going to do. 3 times 19, that is 57. So 57 times 14 plus 18 divided by 2. Now, do I have to rewrite it every time? No, but you have to do them. As long as you do them in order, we're fine. So 57 times 14. That is 798 plus 18 divided by 2. Now I am not, this is done. So now I am not going to add these first. I have to divide this first. So that's 798 and 18 divided by 2, that is plus 9. And then I add. That would be, my answer would be 807. Okay, so remember, rewrite. It helps when you rewrite. Let's keep going. Let's do something like number 5. So the first, I'm not going to subtract here. I'm going to multiply it first. This right here. So that's 2 minus 1. I'm rewriting it. But that is plus 20, because 5 times 4 is 20 times 11. And then I'm going to, my next step would be to multiply, because this is subtracting. So I got to multiply first. So that's 20 times 11. That's 220. So 2 minus 1 plus 220. And now I can go from left to right and just put it in my calculator in order. 2 minus 1 plus 220. That would be 221. And that is my answer. All right, so notice that I just get a number. That's what you should get. Let's see what so remember the rules here. You're gonna see them again, and you can go back in your video and watch them. What happens when you have exponents? So let's do number 24 here. That's a mixture of things here. First parentheses, and then exponents. So let's solve for these first. So we have 9 plus 33 minus 6. That would be 36. So 36 divided by 6 minus 3 to the second power. So we got to do this exponent first. So that's 36. I'm rewriting it. Minus 3 times 3. Remember, this is 3 times 3, which is 9. So 9. The next thing I'm going to do is divide, right? From left to right, I'm dividing, and then I'm going to subtract. So 36 divided by 6, that's 6 minus 9, and then that's negative 3. This is your answer, okay? All right. Okay, let's do something like number 22. You have two parentheses here. So we have 11 plus 42 minus 5. So 11. You can put that all in the calculator if you feel more comfortable. So that's 48. And then you have divided by whatever's inside the calculator. 11 minus 4, that is 7. And then 48 divided by 7. And then you just get a number that's crazy. You can just put a decimal here. Okay, I'll get that. So 48 divided by, yep, okay. All right, so if you get a decimal, that's okay. All right, so I'm gonna assign you some of these questions. Please remember, if you have questions, let me know. Let's do number 27 before we go. All right, so over here, so we have that plus that first, inside the parentheses first, and then we solve for the middle. So that is 9 to the second power plus, that's minus 1 divided by 5, right? No, we do this first. Oops, that was my mistake. All right, so inside the parentheses, we have a division. So that is 9 minus 10 divided by 5, which is 2. 9 minus 2, that is 7. And then you solve. 9 times 9, that's 81, plus 7. That's 88. That's your answer. Okay? So if you guys have questions, please let me know. But this is some of the problems you're going to be looking at for this week.